There are 3 teams fighting to make the NFL playoffs. 6 months of practicing and training that has all been for one singular purpose: to make the playoffs and be a contender for a title. Well, all these months have led up to one moment. This week right now, week 17 of the NFL, where we have the Arizona Cardinals, the Los Angeles Rams, and the Chicago Bears all fighting for just 2 playoff spots. 3 teams, 2 spots. Yo, what is up, everybody? It's Mike from Tuesday, and today I'm going to give a big shout out to 100 Grand for giving me the idea for this video, because this situation that all 3 of these teams are in is a bit of a tricky one. Before I explain every single way of how each of these teams can make the playoffs, I need you to kill the subscribe button. We're so close to 2,000 subs, and you guys know the vibes. Road to 10 mil, that's right. All right, so we have the Los Angeles Rams with a 9-6 record, 1 game above both the Chicago Bears and the Arizona Cardinals, who are both 8-7. So the Rams have a 1-game advantage, and they play the Arizona Cardinals this week. This game is in Los Angeles. However, I already predicted this game in my prediction video, and guess what? I said Arizona would win in an upset in Los Angeles. Arizona has had so many opportunities to secure this playoff spot. They lost to the Rams at a home game in Arizona a couple weeks back, early December. Then they lost to the 49ers. They scored 12 points with DeAndre Hopkins and Kyler Murray both healthy. That was ridiculous. I don't know how they scored 12 points in a must-win game. Well, here they are again, facing elimination. This team was a bit of a Cinderella story. Everybody expected them to be a decent team, which is kind of where they are right now. But they can turn some heads. They can build momentum heading into next year by securing this playoff spot with 1 game. All they have to do is beat Los Angeles. And guess what? Jared Goff is not playing this game. Instead, John Wolford, who? That's right, John Wolford is playing this game at quarterback for the Los Angeles Rams. And Sean McVay is saying that John Wolford, what was the exact quote? The exact quote is that John Wolford will step up. Okay, let's be real here. I don't even know who John Wolford is. Is he going to be Nick Foles? Yeah, Nick Foles is once in a century, honestly. So I don't think John Wolford's going to have it in him to beat Arizona right here. Los Angeles' defense could step up and play really nice against Arizona's offense. That's the only way they're going to win this game, honestly. But Arizona should handle business against John Wolford. Now, Kyler Murray is injured, though. He was injured on the last play of the Arizona game against the 49ers, and it's a leg injury. Now, Cliff Kingsbury said Kyler Murray should play this game. It's uncertain, kind of, but he said as long as he's healthy and he's still able to have like the X Factor ability where he's able to move with his legs and everything, then he's going to play. But he did say that if he's not 100%, then he's going to rest. All right, let's be real. I think Kyler Murray is going to play this game. Must-win game. I don't think he's going to let his team down like that. So Arizona, I like Arizona's odds to beat Los Angeles. What does that mean? So the Arizona versus Rams game. If Arizona wins this game, they make the playoffs. There's no other way they make the playoffs except for winning this game against Los Angeles. Now, Los Angeles, they can still make the playoffs with a loss. If Los Angeles loses this game, then it goes off to the Chicago game. They have to watch that game closely. So talking about Chicago, the Chicago Bears played the Green Bay Packers, and, the Packers are a really good team. We saw what they did on Sunday Night Football to the Titans. It was a bad loss for Tennessee, and I thought that would be game of the week. And honestly, it was a lopsided game with Green Bay always in control. Green Bay has proven over and over again they're a good team, and sadly for Chicago, the Packers do have to try in this game. The Packers currently sit at 1 seed in the NFC, and they can secure that with a win right here. The Saints and Seahawks are right on their tail, 1 game behind. So if Green Bay loses, there are scenarios where the Saints or the Seahawks get first seed instead of them. So Green Bay will try to win this game, which means Chicago, I'm sorry, as hard as you guys try to beat Green Bay, if they're going 100%, I like Green Bay's odds to beat Chicago, even though it is a home game. Now, Chicago, they do have a chance. David Montgomery is playing really good. But if Green Bay stop Derrick Henry, I don't know. David Montgomery's going to have to pull something out of the hat if he wants to win this game for Chicago. I like Green Bay's odds to win this game. What does that mean? Chicago makes the playoffs no matter what. If the Cardinals lose to the Rams, then Chicago Bears make the playoffs regardless of what happens here. So the Bears can lose this game if Arizona loses to the Rams. And when I say if Arizona loses to the Rams, Arizona has to lose to John Wolford. All right, so I don't see that coming true, really. So then, how does Chicago make the playoffs if they lose this game? They don't. If Chicago loses this game and Arizona is expected to win against the Rams because of a quarterback situation for Los Angeles, the Bears, this is basically a win-and-in game. If the Bears beat the Packers and handle business right here, which would shock a lot of fans, then the Bears make the playoffs. Cody Parkey, Cody Parkey's out of Chicago, And we're on the Cairo Santos, so the Bears fans can rest a little bit easy when they're kicking some field goals this game, because this is basically a playoff game, just like the Cardinals versus Rams. All right, so let me just break that down one more time. Arizona is a must-win game. If Arizona Cardinals beat the Rams, they're in. If they lose, they're out. The Rams, if they lose, they can still make it if the Chicago Bears lose as well. But if the Rams win, then they're in. And then for the Chicago Bears, the Bears make the playoffs if Arizona loses no matter what. And if the Bears win, then they're in and securing a spot. I hope that clears things up for you guys. Like I said before, smash the subscribe button. We're so close to 10 mil. We're getting there. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And drop your comment down below of who you want to make the playoffs.